This project then is going to be utilising this multifunction board that I reviewed recently. There'll be a link up there somewhere, and this can control 2 brushless motors and up to 6 PWM channels. A neat and tidy solution then. For power, I'm not entirely sure yet. It'll be probably one of these 2 solutions, and I've modified these packs to use the Beta FPV BT2 connectors, which are far and away better than the JST or PH style connectors that you usually see. These being gold plated, they don't heat up, and we need every coulomb that we can get out of these cells. A couple of 2-gram servos then. This will be only aileron and elevator, with the addition of differential thrust provided by these 2 Coreless motors. I found this rather neat 3D printed Coreless motor mount for the wing there. At the moment I'm not entirely sure what spacing I'm going to use, but where they are now is by the proven "that looks about right" method. Underneath you can see that I've marked where the CFG should be, more or less in the middle of the wing there, perhaps maybe a little bit further forward. We shall see, but we can play around with that. Nothing under the hood at the moment. There were a couple of ball bearings in there for weight, but at the moment I seem to have lost my bearings. The control module will sit under there somewhere with the battery under the wing, I think. A few 3D printed control horns and we should be away. I'll crack on and see what we can come up with. This is the state of play then. I've gone ahead and cut out the control surfaces just using the guide marks as standard. I'm not going to do anything fancy in this build. So I have my servo there which will actuate the ailerons, and for the control rods I've robbed off of this old B17 model the control rods for the ailerons and for the elevator. Now this white tape that I'm using here, I used to use this Blenderm tape or medical tape, which is very strong but also very expensive, I've found, and also being about 1 inch wide I often have to cut it for these smaller models. What I'm using instead then is this tape, which is for ladies to apply, for persons, I don't judge, to apply eyelashes, and this is a very good type of tape. It's very strong as well, and what I do, if I show you underneath as well, once I've put the hinge on here, I just drill some CA along, and that makes that a nice strong bond. Similarly with the elevator, I've cut that obviously right across and made sufficient gap there for that to be able to move up and down. The next thing I'm going to do is to cut a slot to put this in around about there, I'm thinking. Now you may say this is the antenna, which is oriented vertically as against my transmitter, which will be polarized horizontally. Is that going to cause a problem? I guess we'll find out. That then is the state of play. I'm going to go ahead and cut the holes for the servos and put the control rods in, and we'll see where we go from there. Here we are then, ready to rumble. I've gone for the simplest approach possible, just a single servo there for the ailerons and the elevator there. Left a little bit of space around the transistors that be powering the motors, but no other cooling. We'll see if that causes any issues. Of course, my trusty pocket radio is bound to it. To start with, I think we'll just try the 650 milliampere battery. We plug this guy in now then.
0 volts.
We'll see.
4 volts.
We're getting the telemetry from the radio as well.
4 volts.
4 volts there. And we can see our aileron movement, and I have that on rates so I can tame that down. Probably be much too much. And similarly with the elevator throw there.
Throttle active.
And remembering, of course, that we have our differential thrust configuration. If we power up a little bit and then use our rudder function. And we'll see how that works out in practice. So, speaking of practice then, it's off to the field. Oakley dokley.
Right, yeah.
I think some playing with the CFG is in order. Well, at least it bounced. So I've adjusted the ailerons a little and stuck a little bit of extra weight on the nose. Well, that's a little bit better. In the
0 volts.
into the woods, and our wiggly bits still work.
Throttle active.
Our motors still work. Going up on the rates now on the ailerons to full. No wind to speak of. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so I think this has potential. Certainly the little controller is working okay. Yeah, I think once we get things sorted out a little better, this will be a lot of fun. I think probably the CFG is still a little bit off. Just trying to play with the differential thrust here, manoeuvring it towards me. I think it's definitely an issue with the CFG more than anything else. So it flies, but you can see by the attitude when I let go of the sticks that it needs centre of gravity changing, I think. So eventually we will get there, but I'm happy with the way that the controller works. Might have to play around more with the angle of the motors as well. They seem to be pointing down a little, if you can see there. But an interesting little project. Thanks for watching.